The Supreme Court's conservative justices seemed sympathetic Monday to a former high school football coach who lost his job after leading post-game prayers at midfield, but the path to a decision is complicated by both the coach's actions and the school district's purported reason for disciplining him. Further along in the coverage, he points to Justice Stephen Breyer saying something that I was talking about on radio yesterday. Quote, in general, Breyer and the court's other two liberals seem to think that Bremerton officials, that's the school district, had tried to accommodate Kennedy's request to pray silently after the games, but that what he really wanted was a public forum to involve players and the greater community. TC, I said yesterday, if at the end of the game, the coach just simply stood silently, got his thoughts together and said a prayer, this would never have reached the Supreme Court of the United States, but instead he made it a thing.
Yeah, someone in my orbit pointed out that Duke's Coach K, would always cross himself and say a prayer either before or after the game.
No problem.
Exactly, and that was the difference. Someone just wrote to you now, social media, that the court would probably differentiate though between during the game and after the game. Would that be the line of differentiation? The pictures are very obvious. It's not something that is a solo act.
He's a public employee in a public space. He's on the field. How about this? If he left the field and went to the parking lot, I don't know that we'd be having this conversation.
Well, or
I'm not sure.
If he sat, as you say, silently and said a prayer, we wouldn't even know.
Hey, the third string quarterback, agnostic in many respects, right? Haven't figured it all out yet.
You would have felt pressure, Michael.
If I'm looking at Kevin Ward, who was the number one quarterback, and rest his soul, he's gone, but he was a superstar, and the number two quarterback, if I see the two of them, in a prayer circle with Coach Pettin back in the day, I'm going to get my fanny over there, because otherwise I might be the number four quarterback. That's what would run through my mind.